'Tis the season for a holiday song. So today we're going to learn Little Jack Frost, Get Lost, which is a song that I really love. It's quite jazzy. It's quite short. So actually I was thinking I could just quickly play it through at the very beginning just because it's so short, just so you can listen to it. And then I will break it down for you slowly so we can play it together. We're learning it in the key of D flat, so the chords are slightly challenging, but I do have a printable chord chart that you can download in a link in the description below. You're going to get some good 2-5-1 practice in this song. And yeah, it's just a fun one. So this is what it sounds like. Little Jack Frost, get lost, get lost. Little Jack Frost, get lost. You don't do a thing but put the bright and ripe toes. Freeze up the ground and take the bloom from the rose. So little Jack Frost, go away, go away. And don't you come back another day. There's lots of cold feet, all the lovers complain. You turned off the heat down in Lover's Lane. The bench in the park is all alone in the dark. So little Jack Frost, get lost, get lost. Little Jack Frost, get lost. We're going to start with an E flat minor 7 chord shape. It's really just like a D minor 7 chord shape, but moved up to start on the 2nd fret like that. Okay? So E flat minor 7 for 2 beats. Then we have A flat 7 for 2 beats. And check this out. When I go from E flat minor 7 to A flat 7, this is a 2-5 chord progression. It's good to practice going back and forth between these two chord shapes because we have so much 2-5 happening in music in general. But check out what's happening when I go between these two shapes. My ring finger actually doesn't move at all. It stays exactly where it is on the 3rd fret C string. And my pinky just moves to the 3rd fret A string. So it goes from the 4th fret A string to the 3rd fret A string. So I actually never lift my pinky off. I just slide it down that A string to reach the 3rd fret. So I move that there. Then these two fingers are the ones that lift off, my index and my middle finger. My middle finger goes on the 2nd fret E string, and my index finger goes on the 1st fret G string. So it's good just to practice going back and forth between those two chords. 2, 5, 2, 5, 1. Okay? If I were going to D flat, then that would be the 1, 2, 5, 1. Okay? So when I'm practicing alternating between them, really practice not lifting up that ring finger and pinky. The ring finger stays exactly where it is, and the pinky just slides. You want to get comfortable with that because you're going to have that in a lot of songs like this, you know. No matter where you do it on your fretboard, it's some kind of 2-5 chord progression, okay? So we have 2 beats of E flat minor 7, 2 beats of A flat 7, then 4 beats of B flat minor 7, which is just a bar across the 1st fret. Then we do it again, E flat minor 7, A flat 7. Then we have a D flat 9 or a D flat 7. I'm going to play a D flat 7, so I'm going to bar the 1st fret, and then I'm putting my ring, you could use your middle finger as well, on the 2nd fret A string for 4 beats. So we have E flat minor 7, A flat 7, B flat minor 7, E flat minor 7, A flat 7, D flat 9. And the lyrics with it are, Little Jack Frost, get lost, get lost. Little Jack Frost, get lost. Okay? Then we go to a G flat major. G flat major, you're going to bar the 1st fret, and then you make like an F chord shape after it with your middle and ring finger. So see how this is like an F chord shape here in the 1st and 2nd fret? I move it to the 2nd and 3rd fret, and I bar the 1st fret. There's my G flat chord. 2 beats of G flat, 2 beats of G flat minor, which is just like a G7 chord, but shifted up to the G, C, and E string. Sometimes you might see this chord called F sharp minor in your music. G flat and F sharp are the same note, right? They're this enharmonic equivalence. So F sharp minor and G flat minor are the same chord. G flat minor, okay? Then we have D flat major. You're going to bar the 1st fret and then put your pinky on the 4th fret A string like that. Then 2 beats of B flat minor 7, you just lift up your pinky so you can bar across the first fret. Then you do another 2 beats of B flat minor 7. Then E flat 7 is just like the D flat 7 chord shape or the D7 chord shape, but shifted up to the 3rd and 4th fret like that. And 2 beats on the E flat 7, and then 4 beats on A flat 7, which is a chord we learned. This is the second chord we played in the song. So let's do this new part. We have G flat for 2 beats, G flat minor for 2 beats, D flat for 2 beats, B flat minor for 4 beats, E flat 7 for 2 beats, A flat 7 for 4 beats. And now let's try this part with the lyrics. You don't do a thing but put the bite in my toes, freeze up the ground and take the bloom from the rose. So let's put all that together now. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Little Jack Frost, get lost, get lost. Little Jack Frost, get lost. You don't do a thing but put the bite in my toes, freeze up the ground and take the bloom from the rose. So now we get to the next part. We go back to that E flat minor 7 to A flat 7 to D flat. So this is that 2-5-1. E flat minor 7 to A flat 7 to D flat for 4 beats. That's just a 2-5-1. Again, we do E flat minor 7 to A flat, but this time instead of going to D flat, we're going to go to F minor 7. So F minor 7's a little bit of a gnarly chord, okay? You're going to bar the first fret, and then ring finger goes on the 3rd fret C string, and pinky goes on the 3rd fret A string, like that. Okay? 2 beats on F minor 7, and then 2 beats on B flat 7. B flat 7, just the bar across the 1st fret with your middle finger on the 2nd fret C string. So you're just keeping that bar on the 1st fret there when you go between F minor 7 and B flat 7. Cool? Okay, so let's just do this next part. So we have E flat minor 7, A flat 7, D flat major, E flat minor 7, A flat 7, F minor 7, B flat 7, okay? Now we go to G flat 6, okay? And G flat 6 is actually exactly the same chord as E flat minor 7. So we have our E flat minor 7 or G flat 6 here. We're going to do 4 beats of G flat 6. Then we have 4 beats of G flat minor, which we did earlier. 4 beats of D flat. Now we have a new chord, A flat minor 7. You're going to put your index finger on the G string 1st fret, middle finger on the E string 2nd fret, ring finger on the A string 2nd fret, and pinky on the C string 3rd fret. 2 beats of A flat minor 7 to 2 beats of B flat 7. So let's just do that part. G flat 6, G flat minor, D flat major, A flat minor 7, B flat 7. Okay? So let's just do those new parts with the lyrics, okay? So starting on E flat minor 7 for Little Jack Frost, Go Away. If you're looking at the PDF, it's the 3rd line, starting the 3rd line. Little Jack Frost, go away, and don't you come back another day. There's lots of cold feet, all the lovers complain. You turned off the heat down in Lover's Lane. Okay, now we get to the next part. We go back to G flat 6, which is the same as E flat minor 7. 2 beats, and then 2 beats on G flat minor again. 2 beats on D flat, 2 beats on B flat 7. Back to E flat minor 7, A flat 7, D flat major, B flat 7, E flat minor 7, A flat 7, and then we end on D flat for 4 beats. And that's the whole song. So let's try this new part now, okay? The bench in the park is all alone in the dark. So little Jack Frost, get lost, get lost. Little Jack Frost, get lost. if you want to be fancy at the end for the D flat, you can go first beat like that, but then you can move it down your pinky to the 3rd fret for beat 2, and then move it back up to the 4th fret for beats 3 and 4. So it's like, little Jack Frost get lost. So let's try playing through the whole thing now. 1, 2, ready, go. Little Jack Frost get lost, get lost. Little Jack Frost get lost. You don't do a thing but put the bite in my toes. Freeze up the ground and take the bloom from the rose. So little Jack Frost, go away, go away. And don't you come back another day. There's lots of cold feet, all the lovers complain. You turned off the heat down in Lover's Lane. The bench in the park is all alone in the dark. So little Jack Frost, get lost, get lost. Little Jack Frost, get lost. And that is it. Super fun song. I hope you enjoy playing it as much as I do. I do have a printable PDF that has the chord chart, that has the lyrics, the chord diagrams, all that fun stuff. So you can download that in a link in the description below. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season. Thank you again so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Gracie Terzian. I post 1 video a week here on YouTube. And if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. And if you want to be a subscriber, please come along and join. And that is it. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day or night, and I'll see you soon.